Oliver's idea of lucky. So what's it like? Oliver asked before his body has even come to a stop in front of my desk. What's it like? This thing you have, dystopia or whatever? Dyslexia. Yeah, what's it like? Well, I begin, but I don't have an answer. Don't you see everything backwards? That's what I hear. He squints. Wait, do you see me backwards right now? I shake my head. No, I don't think so. Then a mind movie, a butterflies at the museum, drops into my head, and I look back up at him. It's kind of like the letters of the page flutter, like butterflies. His face scrunches up. Wait, you mean they move? The letters move? I nod. His eyes widen. That's so cool. You're so lucky. Letters just stand there all boring when I read. I hate reading. I'd rather do anything in the world than read. Really? I ask, wishing that the letters would just stand still for me and wait to be read. He gasps a little, as if he can't believe that I don't agree. Yeah, are you kidding? Last summer, my mother kept giving me the choice of reading or washing her car. She had the cleanest car in the neighborhood all summer long. I smile because I really like Oliver. I've been thinking about myself so much, I've never really noticed how funny he is. And looking around the room, I remember thinking about my reading differences were like dragging a concrete block around every day, and how I felt sorry for myself. Now I realize that everyone has their own blocks to drag around, and they all feel heavy. And think of what word Mr. Daniels used when he talked about the famous people with dyslexia, grit. He said it's being willing to fail, but try again. Pushing through and sticking with something even if it's hard. He also told us that a lot of those famous people were not afraid to make mistakes, no matter how many they made. I think messing up will bother me less than it used to. Keisha, Albert, and I are hanging out in the playground when Shay and a few of her clones come over. So you really have that thing Mr. Daniels was talking about, right? Shay asks. Yeah, I say, feeling proud of it after his talk. So dyslexia. Don't you see letters backwards or something? Sort of, I reply, not sure exactly since I've never seen letters the way other people have. Figures, she says. My brother is in kindergarten and he can see them the right way. She looks at me like she always has. It bugs me, but not like it used to. Albert steps forward. Do you even see letters backwards, Shay? No, are you kidding me, she says. Oh, Albert says, dropping his voice. Too bad. Why is it too bad? Oh, well, you know, it's a sign of intelligence. And then this thing comes over Albert, like he's all relaxed and everything, standing in a way that isn't all stiff and Albert-like. I know that you think I'm a nerd and everything, he says to her. I mean, you've called me that, called me all kinds of things. But there is one thing you've never called me. What could that be? Dumb. You've never called me dumb. She swings her hip to the side and sighs. What is your point, Albert? Well, there are lots of letters that I've always seen backwards, and Allie sees more than I do, so who knows how smart she must be. Wait, Albert sees letters backward? Shay is thinking about it, looking like she just found out that she's the only one not invited to a party. What letters do you see backwards? Well, OITAMBXU, and some others. Huh? Wow. Shay, at a loss for words, I never thought I'd see that. Come on, she finally says. I have better things to do. I'm going to the bathroom, Jessica says. I'll be there in a second. Obviously, Shay says. You wouldn't dare not be. Shay leaves and her group follows, but they don't all stomp away like they usually do. A few walk behind her, half looking back. Jessica turns and jogs back to us, and I can tell right away she's different. Hey, I think it's cool, the dyslexia, and you really are a good artist, she says, and then turns to walk away, then stops, turns back, and I'm really sorry, Allie, for everything, she says before turning to run this time. My mom was right. I'm sorry are powerful words. So, Mr. Science, Keisha says, turning towards Albert, did the world just fall off its axis or what? Did I just see what I think I did? We all watched Jessica run up the hill. Well, he says, there's an explanation. Allie is a catalyst. Not sure what that means, but from Albert, it must be good. All of a sudden, Keisha starts cracking up, bending over with her hands resting on her knees, stumbling around like she's going to fall over. God, Albert, I can't believe you did that with the letters. I can't believe she went for it. Albert cracks a smile. Keisha puts her arm around my shoulder. Albert here just gave Shay a whole bunch of letters that are the same forward and backwards. She wasn't spitting nails mad, trying to hurt people. She probably would have figured it all out. Then I laugh too. Thanks, Albert, I say. Shay is going to hate you more than she hates me soon. No worries, Keisha. That girl has plenty of hate to go around. And I realize that it is easier now that Shay and everyone else know that why I have so much trouble. Mr. Daniels says I should concentrate on what I do well. I'm going to try to do that. When I get back to my desk, there is a wooden A on it. I pick it up and wonder where it came from. Allie, my grandfather would like you, says Sookie. I carved this letter from one of the blocks. It's for you. A for Allie. But also, I think you're amazing, and I admire you, and I wanted you to know that. I swallow the lump in my throat. Thanks a lot, Sookie. Now I can tell everyone I finally got an A at school, and we both laugh. I hear Shay across the room, and she doesn't sound happy. There's something on our desk, too, a pile of old friendship bracelets.